Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Mouse C. Chiefs for life, baby. We bringing you on this season of Chiefs for Life TV. We bringing you stocks on the block. Stocks for the blocks. You know what I'm saying, baby? These stocks for the blocks. They stocks for the blocks. We coming every week, talk about the stock market, how we gonna make this money. That 54,000 that your boy lost, I got to get that back. But y'all gonna help me though, and I'm gonna help y'all each one, teach one. Tap, tune in, subscribe. Have your people tap, tune in, subscribe. Let's get this investing community popping. You know what I mean? Let's jump into Wall Street for us, by us, because this is the most transparent trading show out here, baby. The most transparent trading show out here. You know what I mean? Because I'm just as broke as all my 2 subscribers, you know, but we going to get this, you know what I mean? We going to get this, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing, I'm looking for all my people to basically tap in, let your people know any stock picks you got, any moves you making, any calls, any puts for the week, any trading info, any swing trades, long-term investments, where you think it's going, how this market going, what we really doing. You know, it's us against the feds right now. Us against the feds, baby. In the 2 years, I'm going to talk about what this channel is. I'm going to tell you what I learned, the losses, the moves that I got up on, but just let them sit, was too greedy, didn't pull them out. See, this is a game that'll teach you patience, but this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to go into the charts right quick, right? You know, I had to, some of this, I didn't really want to bring it to y'all too early, which was when I was making the money, because I was still trying to figure out how to keep making the money per se, you know what I mean? So it was like trying to figure out how to do that, you know what I mean? It was like, I had to, hold on, let me do this right here. I had to figure out how could I make the money, but at the same time, I didn't want to tell y'all and show y'all nothing that y'all didn't really understand or y'all didn't really know per se. We trying to move this down right here. All right. But yeah, but the people maybe didn't really know or didn't understand. But now, yeah, there we go. That's what we was trying to do right there. Excuse the technical difficulties, you know. That's why we y'all rock with me, you know. That's why y'all rocking with stocks for the blocks, you know. We're going to keep it going on this late night, but hold on. I want to get, because I want y'all to really see and understand what we're talking about, what I'm explaining to you, and how we really trying to, you know what I mean, get that going with you. That over 40, almost 50 years old, and technology. There we go. There we go, baby. Boom. All right, might need a little smaller. I'm gonna get a little smaller for y'all. Right there. A little more, because I want y'all to see. That's why I want you to focus on these numbers right here. You see, I want you to focus on that number right there. You see that number right there? With right here, the 383.93. Now, one of the things that I do, what I'm learning with the market, man, because right now this market is in it. They said it's trading down. So when it's trading down, y'all know what that means. Those that know. What I learned is it goes in cycles. So you see here, cycles and trends, uptrend, downtrend. Now what I do, now this right here, let's just say when you're looking at a chart, right? And I like to use Webull, so Webull, the platform, I'll put the thing in the link. If you want to like hit it, like and subscribe, they give you a free stock. I'll get a free stock, or, you know, we just do it like that. If you want to get interested in this, look at the Webull app. But because I like Webull, because I can put up, see over here, see how I got Nike, Apple, Twitter, AMC, Cleveland Cliff, SPY, Coinbase, Shiba Inu. Now these not trades I'm invested in. This is what they call your watch list. See that right here? It's your watch list. Now when you trade, see, I had to realize first. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. You know what I mean? Let me bring it back. First off, right? You have to determine what are you. You know what I'm saying? You got to determine what are you. What type of investor are you? Are you the type of investor? Are you long-term? Are you short-term? Me, because I'm a licensed life insurance agent, so I ain't a financial advisor. This is not fiduciary financial advice. You know, I'm just telling you what I heard because I watch Bloomberg and all, you know, that's it. So I'm just letting you know. But what we could use in this game, because I feel like a lot of the platforms was keeping it real. It was good to tell you when everybody making money and keep it, put it in the chat if you lost money. Keep it real. If you lost money in the last year or two, it's easy. Everybody was making money. That's why all these platforms. But now, tell me from a real brother scale how to, and what I realized, matter of fact, shout to Wall Street Trapper. Wall Street Trapper. That's the young brother that inspired me. Like I said, I'm 49. And this another 50-50 lifestyle that's for Teach for Life, for all my people that's pushing 50, still in the game, trying to figure out how to get some money. Got to have a second wave of income. Because $1 million now ain't the same as $1 million 5-10 years ago. You know, the stock market showing me that as far as percentage changes, inflation, that 10 to 20%, keep that in your head, 10 to 20%. You can always go back and forth with that number right there. But that's another thing. So just stay locked in. But shout out to Wall Street Trapper, EYL, Uncle Larry, Stock Mo, the little dude Ken to be out. These dudes, when the pandemic was popping, I was like, the dude Ian, he from the G219, what up? He ain't from GI, but he from like Hammond or EC or something. But he that's the dude on EYL. So yo, if you can reach in, bro, yo, put some hands in there if you lost from the chat. Yo, you know what I mean? Shout a brother out. Let me know, even if you drop a gem in the chat, like, yo, Chiefs, you doing this, you doing that. And I'm gonna let you know what I did. So you're gonna be like, wow, you would smack me. But anyway, shout to those brothers, because this is a movement right here. But at the same time, look, now I'm gonna go into what I learned, right? Because what's going on now is like, see, when you're looking at the chart, now see right here where it say 1 day, 5 day, month. Like I'm in the spot right now. This is I'm waiting to see Monday morning when the market open. I got a call on the spot. You feel me? I got a call on the spot. So the SP 500, which is right here, the SP 500 is at 385.13. Now see here when you learn the percentages. And see, this is the thing. After hours pre-market, now the market open 3 o'clock, 3:30. I didn't figure that out. Yo, man, it's a lot, man. So it's going to be a lot of videos, a lot of episodes, and we're going to be tapping in the game, tapping into the game, and learning how you can do this Wall Street thing. Oh, I can't forget, my man. I would smack myself if I can't forget Chris Sang. Yo, the boy Chris Sang. I used to watch him when I was learning how to do this, and him and Trap, those was the main two I was watching, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Larry too, because I'm a little older, so I can relate to Uncle Larry. He keep it clean, and it is what it is. But he's showing you from those ways. But by me selling life insurance and being a life insurance agent, I also look at making money as money and time versus money. You know, I make money in that era of thing, and that's what stocks is the same as life insurance. You get a certain stock. Now, investing is the same as you life insurance on your life. The closer you get to the end, the more or less money you're gonna have to pay. You get it when you're young, it's cheaper, just like a stock. Most life insurance companies are ran by stock market companies, so it's all the same game. You know, we learned that on our test. They talk about there's 401ks, accounts, investments. So, but as a licensed life insurance agent, I just teach you how to protect all those assets with something that's definitely gonna happen. You know, one thing you don't know when the stock going up and down, but you know you're gonna die at some point. And don't die with 20 options running and nobody to get that, man. That's what you could do. We got legal shield process where we sell wills and things like that, but that's another video. But anyways, financial services is an industry, so it's a lot of things connected together that, you know, we able to bring y'all every week information on. But even how your business can set this up, trading as a part of your business, and that's one of your business incomes is the trading, But anyway, that's another thing. But now look, here we go. The spot 385.13. Now the spots, if you do options, the spot trades every, let me see. See, if you're doing options, the spot trade every 2 days, it expires. That thing, what is an option? Options is when you basically trying to determine the stock gonna go up or it's gonna go down. When they say money moving every minute, see, this what intrigues me about the stock market, you know, the fact that how much money, this is billions and billions, and it's deeper than what y'all think. See, what you tapping into the stock market right now at this time, you tapping into the source, you know what I mean? You tapping into the source. You tapping into the source of the stimulus, man. Oh, and they shout out to all the people, PP, they still coming. Just a, what they call it, quick infomercial. If you catch a case and they run your case, you catch a, say you catch a case for some work or whatever the case, some other, and they run your name and they come up in the PPP situation, they're gonna add that to your charge and try to say you used the PPP money to fund whatever illegal activity they just caught you on. That's why you need to learn this right here. Feel what I'm saying? Learn this right here, bro. Quickest way to me, most efficient, most active way to make money over 40 factors. Now, planning for life insurance, I look at it like this, bro. My investment time is different than a 30-year-old or 20-year-old. See, that's the biggest thing about investment. What I'm realizing, a lot of people get into investing, like they say, you take it from the horse's mouth. Now, yeah, why you listening to me? I ain't rich, I ain't this, I ain't that. Nah, I'll make a couple thousand here, there, a couple hundred here, there, you know what I'm saying? And I keep it moving. So I make enough to do what I need to do. And it get me tight sometimes where I get in the hole and gotta, you know, and learn, but learning the game. But if you look at it like this, if I miss, by knowing the game, you missing moves. That's why this is something you have to be. A lot of people don't want to do this. They don't want to sit and look at the chart. So if you don't want to sit and look at this chart every day, then that's when you determine what type of investor you are. You a long-term investor. You don't want to worry about if you put it in today what it's going to do 20 minutes from now. You want to put it in, go to work, do what you do, boom. So what you are, you're a long-term investor. Now, you may have to definitely give your money to a financial institution or somebody that can manage it on a daily basis. Because know that that money you giving them is moving every day. And they charge you a certain fee because they making money off their money every day, but they only charge you, say, 2% on the year, 3% on the year on your money. Whereas they making that 2 to 3% on the daily off of your money. Is what it is. Boom. That's what they do. Don't knock their hustle. You know, that's for those that don't want to handle their own situation. But at the same time, Robinhood, Webull, TD Ameritrade. That's another platform I use. I use TD Ameritrade a lot. I like their platform. You can really set it up for a will to your kids, give it to your family. This ain't no, you know, you just got to get it right. You know what I mean? You got to get it right. Now, we can't teach greed. We cannot teach greed, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't teach greed, bro. We can't each one teach one, but greed is what, because that's what got me, see. Now, this one, all my hustlers and entrepreneurs, all my people that buy low, sell high. You know, that's the game we in. Buy low, sell high, baby. So that's all the stock market is. Nothing different, bro. Nothing different. Only thing is the package in your hand. It's in the phone. That's why I call a cell phone the $1 million box. You know, it's the $1 million box, baby. You know what I mean? So, and that being almost 50, that's mind you. All my old heads is 50 in the game. You know, this is a new generation. We a hip hop raised 50 generation. So you know, my kids, you know, I'm gonna be the coolest grandfather. We the coolest grandfathers, the coolest parent. That's just what we are, you know. But it's real, man. My idols was Russell Simmons. He could walk into the boardroom wearing this, what he want. But I understand you got to put a suit on. That's why I respect Eric Thomas. Like he said, get paid off your pain. So me, the money I missed, and it was over time investing in, 6,700 I invested. Lost 54,000 within a year. When it got to certain points, but now I'm gonna explain that as we get to different videos. But this just to give you some lightweight. If you already going and you into this, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But tap in every week. We're gonna make it more simple but that's what I do. I make it more simple for you. You feel what I'm saying? You watched all the news, see all these numbers might intimidate you, but it's easy, man. It's easy peasy because you ain't got to worry about all of this. There's only so many stocks. So check it out. Now, right now, I got an option on the SPY to go down. It's 385 right now. I got an option at 381. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm hoping at 381 that it go down at least. Now you see this chart though? And this is the 1 month chart. This the 5 month. This is a 5-day chart, right? So this the chart I'm gonna look at going into the week, right? So in the week, it was as low as 371. See, when you're looking at these charts and the numbers, but really it's just this easy. What you do, you look at the low, because what I'm hearing about watching the news is, and when you start losing, you start getting focused. You know what I mean? First, when I was winning, I was thinking keep doing what I was doing. So what I would do, shout to my man Tone, he living on the beaches in Cancun, baby, right now, 300,000 a year off of options. This my man, we gonna bring him on the show. But you know what I mean? He told me like, yo, man, why is you know, I got mad when I lost the first 3,000, right? When I lost my first 3,000, but after I lost that 3,000, boom, then it jumped back up. You feel me? And this is my first, I got in the game, what? I got in the game the end of 2020, after the pandemic. That's when I jumped down. I got down after the pandemic. You know, everybody, when the pandemic hit, everybody sitting at the crib trying to figure out what they was gonna do, what's their next move. So boom, that's what I did. I got down, got into the best. I always wanted to do it since trading places, Eddie Murphy. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I saw Eddie Murphy trading places, I wanted to be one. Then, you know, the Wall Street, that one right there got me too, you know what I'm saying? So ever since I seen all that, I wanted to be one. I wanted that life right there. But then I look at it like this, bro. Not knowing the game and not knowing about the options game like everybody else, I already started investing with long term. If you ain't got 10, 20,000 to put in, it ain't gonna really be worth it, because why try to wait 10 years to make 10,000? I could do that out here with my guys, you know what I'm saying? So in a week or so, you feel what I'm saying? Or a month or so, or 2 months, whatever, you know what I mean? We could do this. So why do this? So I never really looked at the market, you feel me? So by not doing that, bro, what I ain't understand though, on the streets, you only playing with the hood money. Do you hear me? Should I say that one more time? In the streets, you only playing with the hood's money. When you open that account, tap into that phone, baby, you playing with the world money. So your odds is much better. That's why the market moves so quick. So every minute, and when you watch the market, this is what I want you to do. 8:30, I'm in Minneapolis, so we Midwest time. 8:30 in the morning, Monday morning. Boom, the market start running. It don't open for us till 9:30 East Coast time. If you're on the East Coast, 9:30, check the time when the market start running. The numbers sit still. As soon as it turn 8:30, bam, numbers start going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's when it's time to get busy. If you're a trader, you ain't a trader, and all you waiting on is next month, you ain't even looking at that. But me, I came into the game doing options. Shout to my man, Cat Snoop. He put me down with it when I called him, was talking about it, yo, man. He was like, yeah, man, I do options. Told me about he do Apple. He was holding them 3 months. So I came in the game learning about options. So boom, I came in doing shorts because my money was short. So I'm doing short trades. But I came in at the time, it was just at the end of the pandemic. So the market was on that run up from the pandemic. Wasn't no working. Stimulus checks was coming, loans, it was stimulus. So I caught the end of that wave. Got in October, boom, made 1,000 or two, putting it in 200, 300 here at a time. Lost that, got back, boom. Next thing I know, I took out my 2,000, boom, that one time. And then after that, I took out my 2,000 the one time. And then what I did the second time was got back up to 5. No, I made 5,000, took out my 2,000. Now I was playing with just the house money of that 3,000. That was my introduction to the stock market. Within 2 months, within 2-3 months, I took 2,000. I never forget. I got in like September, October. It was up, and I got all the way down. Then it banged back for me right before Christmas. And I took out like 1,200. Then another time I took out another. Then I took out some more. And when I made 5,000, I took out my initial $2,000 investment and rolled it to 5. Now I'm rolling the 5 and got it up to 10, 11,000 back. Going into the next year, January 2021, I'm at 10, 11,000. I'm gonna show you the demographics of that on the next video. But I get to that amount, 10, 11,000, Now, this is up to January, February, March, in that era of 2021. But now I got a lot of other extras going on. So it's like my focus wasn't there. It just is what it is. Focus wasn't there. And if your focus ain't there, you got to watch. When you start, now you realize why financial advisors do this. Because you got to really watch and manage your money when it's moving that fast at that damn crypto. And that's another thing we're going to talk about too, crypto. But damn, the crypto is like, that's why I ain't really like crypto, because crypto moved too fast and crypto wasn't too certain. You know, by me being an entrepreneur before the game, I had businesses, I had little stores. So by me being into the buy low, sell high game as far as merchandise, that's the way I make money. So the stock market was kind of easy for me to grasp on to, because I just looked at it like this just running a store for the whole world. You know, I get a piece of Nike, I can sell shoes, I can sell this. So I look at it like this, it was this price. So now I learned after losing money, I realized it's a price game. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. We play the prices. When you do options, you playing the prices. You see what I'm saying? You playing the prices. You got to know, I don't care what it is right now. If the price change, that's what it's going to be when the price change. So don't you fall in love with the product, but don't fall in love with the price. You know what I'm saying? Because the price gonna change. Just like weed used to be cheaper, now it's this. But at the same time, you flip and go to weed stocks. The weed stocks that went down. Just we gonna talk about that. I got my man Wally Bangs out in Jersey. Smoking Joke Show. We're going to be on the Smoking Joke Show. We're going to do a GI Jersey. That connection been strong for over 10, 15 years. Brothers from GI, brothers from Jersey in the trenches, and it's just swapping that game with each other. But anyway, now let's check this out. I'm going to show you where we at right now. We're just going to give you a little something. If you in the reading charts, because now here's the thing I want to speak on before. If you in the reading charts, you see right here. Now, you see, if you can look at this, you see in live time, right? And in this live time, crypto is up now, 21,000. See, it's moving, 92, 402, 399. See, crypto move all night. Crypto move all night. It's 24/7, bro. That's why I don't really get out with crypto, because I don't need it moving while I'm asleep. Options move enough. I don't need it moving while I'm asleep. So, I'm looking at the price of that. Now look over here. Yeah. We back thought we had a little disturbance, we live in the hood now. But anyway, back to this right quick now. Yeah. So crypto moved for me pretty fast, man. So now my thing is just like I said, that's why I like Weevil. You can use Robinhood, whatever platform you're comfortable with as far as watching your charts. But at some point, you got to do this. You got to watch the charts. See, I was trying to avoid thinking you ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's really hard. Now I have to do all that. I'm sick with it. I can't sleep. My wife, she be wanting to hit me, elbow me, beat me up, whatever. Now, on top of the money I lost, but just I'm still engaged because I done lost the money. But here's the thing, though. The game I got off the money that I lost 54, but I didn't gain the knowledge to eat forever, period. And help some of y'all do the same. Just listen to what I'm saying. Get the game for free. Take what apply to you. Take what don't apply to you. Whatever for you is for you. Whatever for me, for me. But we sit down at the table, and if I got something that you hear that you like, he tripped. Drop something in the comments, man. Drop something in the comments. Like, subscribe, drop something in the comment. Give your boy some game. Give me some knowledge, because like with crypto, to me, see, crypto ain't, I don't know if you can play it like options. I don't really know crypto to that degree, but I do know a lot of the coins, the businesses, see, when you get down to the stock market, you gotta look at it like this too, man. From Warren Buffett, for all my heads over 50. Warren Buffett didn't really crack that egg till he got over 50, but that's another week. So we got content for days on this life. You know what I mean? But investing in value companies, you see what I'm saying? It's companies that you know that, see, crypto, it's a lot of crypto companies, but now it's like they calling them Ponzi schemes. Companies is falling, crypto is crashing. They thinking it's gonna go down to 10, bro. Just like, look, it's 21 now. It's gonna bump up a little bit just to go back down. It's hovering around 19. It was just at 30, almost 60 though. You see what I'm saying? So if you ain't come out then, you back where you started, and you can't fake the funk on that. So people can say what they want to say. This right here, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And from what the numbers show, don't matter who you is, you took an L if you wasn't out the game. That's just it. Yeah, because everything that went down, Coinbase did. Look at Coinbase, bro. I'm finna show you something. Coinbase right here. This is another one I'm messing with. I'm messing with Coinbase, right? Coinbase, bruh, was that. And I'm finna show you something just to show you. I'm really just late night talking to stock talk, getting a lot of y'all introduced to the game, but letting you know it ain't as hard as you think. You know, it's just a lot of people don't like sitting down looking at the numbers, but to me, to sit down and do this, and the possibilities of making hundreds of thousands, this is the most active way. I looked at it like this. Should I try to open another store, sell some more merch? I still sell merch, whatever you need that merch, holler at me. I still do that. But I scaled back on that because I figured if I can flip this money on a monthly basis, now once I see I can flip the money, now it's about managing the money. Because believe me, when you get the popping, you disrespect the market, make you disrespect money. When you see those Wall Street movies and they acting like assholes because they got that bread, and that's because they know they can make $1 million a day and then $1 million tomorrow. They can lose 10 a day and make 100 tomorrow, depending on who you're doing and what you're doing. It's possible on Wall Street, bro. And just seeing that, when I saw how quick I made the 10,000, now you manage your money. So every time a move is made, you know what I'm saying? Every time a move is made, and my man, like he told me, I had too many options running at one time. If one option, say if it moved, let's see right here, right? I'm gonna give you a quick, and I see like this, Ethereum. Now, Ethereum and Bitcoin is the main two cryptos that I would invest in. I put like 10 cents in them, you know, just to watch the number move. You know, because you got to learn your numbers and percentage and what you should invest into. Like now, I could say, yeah, like to me, a safe one is this. Cleveland Cliffs right here. Cleveland Cliffs, shout to my man E Black. This where E Black work at, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland Cliffs. Now, Cleveland Cliffs stock is $14.99 a share. I put my man on it when it was 12, 13, when it was around here. Now, it went up to like 19, 20 something. It's related to what they call the commodities, the oil stocks, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland Cliffs, but dig now, if you from the G, Cleveland Cliffs and US, hold on, I'm finna show you something now. It's because sometimes you should trade, you find two joints that go together, run them together, you know what I'm saying? Try to get your money together, you know what I mean? Try to get your money together. Try to get your money together. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, let me take the difficulty. Let me get that up off of there. All right, this is what you do. You try to run those two together. Hope I ain't losing y'all. You know, it's just like I'm just talking to y'all, just like sitting back talking to my people. We late night trying to get a strategy for the game before the weekend, you know, before Monday. You know, man, shout out to all my people that's, you know, walk with me. We need this money back. It's us against the feds, man. I found out the feds got a bag that they trading on Wall Street, but that's a whole nother show. That's a deep one, man. It's a deep one, but we ain't just trading against each other. The retail traders, we catching the end of the wave. We don't make these numbers move like that. So when you see like now, you see big, you know, Bitcoin is up. $157. But now it's 11 o'clock. By 3 o'clock in the morning, it could be down 5. That's how it moves. Now you see these other ones, like see Coinbase, it ain't moving. You feel me? It ain't moving right now. You know what I'm saying? See, Coinbase ain't moving right now because it's after hours. The US, the regular stock market, it opened at 3:30 in the morning. Then it opened at 8:30 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning US time, 9:30 to 4. From that point on, these lines is going down. You see right here, see where it say 1,300 times. So let's just say, boom. I'm gonna take you to a 1 day right quick. So they're gonna go back to Friday. And this last day was the last day after Friday, the end of the day, 3 o'clock daytime, which is 4 o'clock our time. You know what I'm saying? No. 4 o'clock daytime, which is 3 o'clock our time. Because they're an hour ahead. So you see by the daytime the day started before 11 o'clock. Now, when you're looking at the chart, you look at the bottom, right? You see the time, 11, 12, 13, 14, you know, that's military time. So that's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, evenings. Now that 1, 2, 3 o'clock, what that's showing you is the times of how the market is moving. And this is real simple. Believe me, everything I'm telling y'all, man, I'm telling you, you getting in 15, 20 minutes. Some shit it took me 2 years to learn, bro. 2 years to learn and getting burned, man. Getting stuck up by Wall Street, bro, for 2 years. But the thing is, now I feel so confident with it that I could tell you something, follow it up, know what to do with it. Now, once I do it, bing, I already know when to bing it. My problem was being greedy. Like, I'm gonna leave it in. And that's on each individual. I can't talk that about you. I can't tell you how to not be greedy, how to not know when to fold. Now that once again, that's money management. If you weak with that area, boom. Now me, I'm learning. You wanna, when you up, take profit, just like the streets. Now this where the street hustle supply. This is where the street hustle mentality for all my flippers, money, go getters. This is where the street hustle mentality really gives you an edge on Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? The hustler's mentality edge on Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say shout to that boy Wall Street Trapper, man, because he opened my eyes. It's him and it's another dude, Wall Street Trapper, Curtis. I forgot his last name right now, but Curtis Wall Street. He and Sway interviewed him. He in Denver, Cali prison. That he was doing it in the 80s, doing this. He learned the stock market and boom. So I wonder what he doing. Hey man, if I could get you on the show and talk to you, bro, let's link up. You inspire brothers like me to do what we do, because we from that. I mean, you know, hey, I'm from that same cloth. Yours was a little deeper though, you know. But you, my man, Wall Street Trapper, like Wall Street Trapper, he did a 10-piece. Wall Street Trapper, man, y'all see his page, like, subscribe, tell him that you heard about him from the boy Cheeks from Life from GI 219. But Wall Street Trapper was talking about comparing the game to the streets. So that's how he got my ear, you know. And then, you know, we comparing it to this and that. And I'm like, yeah, that's a way to make my dudes understand. I'm trying to figure out how I could tell all my guys, like, hey, man, this is what it is. Everybody know that's the first thing I talk about. But what I'm trying to do is build an investment community of strong brothers. We making that bread together. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We can help determine, because this is each one. I need to know what you know about SPOT. What's your favorite product? What you use on Wednesdays? All that's investment. Anything my man look at. His car, his shoes, your clothes, your armor, all, what you like to eat. Anything now I look at from an investor perspective. Like, who make that? What they paying? You know, who is that? What's their stock price? Even my job, you know what I mean? I work at another job, you know, I do life insurance, we on the stock market. My other job making medical supplies, we on the boss scientific, we on the stock market, you know what I'm saying? So if your job is stock market listed, why not invest into it or play with the stock market? The stock market will not understand this. Stimulus came from the stock market. That's another video. Like I said, man, if y'all ain't tapped in and subscribed to this by now for this game you get for free from me, because see, this helped me to help you. I learned when I help others. And when I talk about things, I learned that this lady told me in my life insurance class. She said, you know what, when you helping teaching people, you learn yourself. Because I'll be talking like, yeah, you know, because you did not stop. Like, oh yeah, that's why you supposed to do that. Now I'm even shit. And that's why I like to, because I got to get my money back. I got to get focused. And I also want to know what y'all think, what you thinking like crypto. We need to learn to hedge crypto with options now. It's crypto about to see, they come and see crypto ain't been regulated. Let's get on that. You know, time is limited, so I try to squeeze a lot in a little, so you might think I'm jumping from here to there, but it's all the same. If you see something, come back to it. You know, leave something in the chat. We'll get back to it, drop another video and touch on it. This is ongoing information. But crypto's not regulated yet. And for it not to be regulated at this time in the economies bounce back here. See, now they trying to get the economy straight. See, the Feds borrow money from the reserve, the treasury, from the people that make the money, you know what I'm saying? So when the government borrow money from them to stimulate the economy, then you know that the more money they put to the economy, drove the price of the dollar down, market went up because everybody figured shit, the dollar price was cheap, so put the cash in the stock more worth more, That was hence 2021. Now when they start taking it down, you know, the market only jumped like that so many times. So now what you got to look at, even when you go to pick a stock, go back to what the pre-pandemic price of that stock was. Had to learn that, because that means that's how much room it is to go down. As for example, I'm gonna show you this right quick. Now I was on coin, right? I'm gonna show you how I missed this. Just with the game. How sometimes you jumping back and forth, you in a mood, not being patient. I was impatient and jumped out of this move and got into another one. And I'm finna show you where I missed a $10,000 drop at. Dig, check this right here. Coinbase, right? It's 53.79. You see that right there? It's 53.79 right now. Might go to 45. It's an investment app, like Robin here. When Coinbase first came with this, was on the edge of the COVID. Crypto was popping. Crypto was strong. Next best thing. They felt the economy was woo. Banks started putting money into crypto. There it is. You see what the price of the stock was. You see right here, 232. It was at a high 232 6 months ago. Now, mind you, let's see year to date what it was. You know what I'm saying? When it first came out to, bro. We're gonna put on 5 years, but it really just came out July of 20, what was that? All right, it debuted in 2021. See right here, that's what I was looking at, this number at the bottom right. You gotta see that. 416. It came out, you see right here, 429 a share. It came out at 429 a share in 2021. Feel me? When it came out in 2021, 20 some a share, that was around May 2021. So boom, that's when we messing with it. Now you see when it was there. Boom, now it dropped right here. Banner. You see that drop? And that it took a drop in so many days. 1 or 2, boom. Drops all the way down to 2 something. See, that's 200 right here. It dropped down to 200. Now with options, right? Every dollar drop is multiplied by 100. So if you, like they say, if it was 429 and you buy your option right at 429, saying that, okay, I think it's gonna go higher than 429. So if it go any dollar higher than 429, if it go up 430, you're gonna make $100 on it. And it might cost you at that time, because it's so high, it might have cost you $700 to put that down. So you will have $800 if it shoot up $1. Boom, there it is. You made $100. If you do a put in options, because options is calls and puts. If you do a put, now you say it's 429. I think it's gonna drop because it's at its ceiling. Mind you, this is when it just came out. It was IPO. So when and that's something you watch, when some IPO, everybody buying to the height, they run the price up, then boom, eventually it's gonna go back down. That's what the traders do during the week, the hedge funds, Melvin Capital, that's what the Wallstreet Bets, GameStops, we'll tap into that too. But now boom, it was 429. So when they bought it at 429, everybody locked in, price raising up. If you bought an option of 700, it's 429 now. But say if you put a put that it was gonna go down, bam, it dropped all the way from in April, it dropped all the way by the end of May to 223. It's $100-something. You feel me? $100 drop is $10,000 profit on an option. If you in the money and it drop $100, that's $10,000 you'll make on the option. If it drop $50, that's $5,000 you'll make on an option. If it drop or go up, it's called points. If the point, they call it points. If it move 50 points, move 50. When they say, oh, it moved 50 points, the Dow move 100 points today. This 52 points, 3 points on the deck. If it move like that, that means every point, which is dollar, look at that from a hustler standpoint, the points is the dollars. The points is the dollars. Every dollar move is, 100. So when it move $5, $10, so $5, $10 moves now, mind you, they don't do that every day in the market. So when the market, see, options is made for really moves of $2 to $3 or more, 2 to 3 points or more on a regular. When you make a $5 to $10 move, that's a big 10 to 20% move. And that 10 to 20% is an important number because 10% is a correction, 20% is a crash. If a stock drop 20%, it's crash. So that means all stocks could crash. That's why in my mind, when I'm thinking crash, you're thinking the stock market as a whole. But crash can also mean it could bounce down and bounce up. So basically, the stock market is like life, baby. You playing the up and down all day, every day, man. Is it gambling? Because it's a probability game. Me and my wife had this debate. Is it gambling? Here's my thing. It's not gambling in the sense of gamble. You can't leave your money at the casino or the blackjack or the card table in the casino. Be like, yo, all right, I'll be back next Friday. Up or down, I'll be back next Friday. Take whatever left. You can't do that. It's not an institution. It's a probability game. The odds to win are great, just like the odds to lose are great because you ain't got time to be in there that long. The market is a time excessive management. If you layer your things and if you got the time, if you manage the right time right of that same 150, man, it may take you longer than that one night. That's the difference. It may take you a little longer, but my gains where if you would have been in there every night gambling, if you at the casino gambling every night, at the crap table gambling every night, your risk is higher than my risk from putting money in one time and just seeing how the money go in a week. Because I also could lose it in one day and get it back that day by not adding no more to it. Only way when you gambling that you add and get into your gains is if you add immediate gains. Boom, 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 boom. With the stock market, it's one boom, now you watch it. Now, boom, here go your charts. That's what the chart's for. See, the difference is, ain't no chart at the casino to say, okay, we didn't play so many of these hands last month, this how many you played. They don't got this at the casino. This is the biggest difference in investing and gambling. I can't sit down and watch no chart or have my dealer been throwing out hands or doing what he doing or how the cards been. I can't. All I could go off what I remember. That's why the good people that lick them on gambling, they just got that sense and that thing where they've been doing it so long. They can count cards, they can do all that, and a lot of people can't do it. But there's more people that make money investing because a lot of people can sit down, analyze a chart, understand what it's saying, sit back like, okay, boom, boom, boom. I see what this say. And make it work for them, and the government know that now. So they need this money back now. The inflation, all that. They got caught off guard with Corona. Fuck they bag up. Now they got a $9 trillion they got to get back. So if they got to crash the market, they don't give a damn because they know it's going to go back up anyway. Because the market is the biggest place, like Wall Street Trappers say, where all the white people get their money at. And the reason, shout out to Trap Master. If anybody see Wallstreet Chat, let them know Cheats for Life 219, Mr. Cheats for Life, tapping in videos, whatever, man. Link with me, give me some advice, man, what I need to do to get my money back, bro, because you gotta see you come up. But when he mentioned GI, right, he was explaining the video, trying to explain stocks and dividends and shares and prices. He said, like, if I'm getting it cheaper down here, and I call my guy from Gary, and they woo because there's more up there, they gonna come get it because they not saying Gary. What? I said, Trap dope out the G. Hey, since then, that's been my man, 100 grand. I go, so listen to Wallstreet Chat because he another one that's going to give it to you from a real perspective. Ian drinking down because he got that Midwest perspective. How he look at it, Ian got that premium. Yeah, he got that, my man Ian from EYL, but and even, the credit game, all that. So this is my thing, bro. This is the next best thing to selling crack. I don't know. Hey, but it is what it is. But the money of this, just like selling that thing, it just is what it is, man. So my thing is this, if we could do this, and anybody, look, man, look. When you need a master's degree, a diploma, something like to get a good job, and you don't need nothing to open an account, they don't give a damn if you're a felon, none of that. If you're a felon, you really need to learn this game. You can sit home, you ain't got to work for no damn body. You feel what I'm saying? They fund your investment, your portfolio, your business investment portfolio on that phone, that's your business. That's your business. And if you run it right, this type of business, this money is being made every hour. You see that? And anyway, look, let's go back. In these months, see how it went, boom, 429, it went to 3-some. Bumped up to 3-some in November, right, of 2022. Bumped down bumped up to 3-some November, right, of 2021. Boom, start dropping. I was messing with it when it was in the 2-sums. No, yeah. No, that was this shit. So when it was 201s, had one night, I'm messing with it then, right? Thinking it's gonna get back to the 350, because I'm like, it's already off 100 now. Being an amateur, just to show you a way of, this is just a way you can look at the stock and just kind of go off what I did wrong when analyzing this particular stock. And how I missed the actual dip that I was trying to prepare for. Now, in my mind, I'm gonna catch it when it jumped in. I know it's gonna go down because I seen it come up, so I know at least about the game, enough about the game to know the stock market like life. What goes up must come down. They ain't gonna just. I learned that with AMC. Made $4,000 off AMC. That was what really put me in the game. I had a $400 put call on AMC, like 3-some. Made like 400 off of it in one and 200 off of it in Webull. Made like 6,000 off of AMC, bro. You know what I'm saying? In 2 different accounts. Mind you, this was different accounts. You feel me? So anyway, and when you see money get made that quick, man, please, if you about money, you can't help but sit your ass down and figure this shit out. If you not, it's like this too. It's like this too. I'm like, see right here, when it was 3-some, now I got in right when it was 3-some, thinking I'm gonna catch a bump to 350. And I'm thinking, okay, by April, May, it went down. Now I'm not knowing how the market worked in terms of what I ain't realizing is, and you gotta look at this time, I'm running like 5, 10 options instead of just having one. You got one option, you can manage your money better. If you 1,000, you take it out, you're dealing with that. You got 2, 3 of them, say it might be 8,000, but I got 300 here, 400 here, 500 here, 800 here, 1,200 here. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you look at all of them and try to get down, shit that went up, you wait to the right times, that went out, you done missed out, it's stayed in. Now you forgot to do it before they closed. Now overnight, that shit done dropped. And once it dropped a big amount overnight, you hit for the next day. Now you got to take the loss, get out early and try to catch something riding back up. So now here go the up and down game of the option. That's trading though. That's everyday trade. And me, that's me. I love that. Like Mitch, baby, I just love the game. I love the fact that I could jump in there and if I really wham it, I can have you can have a nice week. You can have a nice week. You can have a nice week doing this for real, for real. Because now it's just about how much money you playing with. Don't lose none. You can't. I tell you, smoking a 3.5, like with your life insurance, I tell them, go and put this down. Because see, now this, if you got a nice life insurance policy out the way, you could use whatever little 100 or two left to play with this, because the life insurance, you ain't got to worry about fucking off your money, not leaving nothing to the life. That's what the life insurance policy is. As long as you pay that 100 to your life insurance, then give yourself 200-300 to make money. If that's what you want. If you ain't on making money, go long, but still say something like Cleveland Cliffs. Once again, that's the steel industry. That and U.S. Steel. Hold on, this is what I wanted to show y'all for all my people from Gary. You know what I'm saying? GI in the building. You feel what I'm saying? All my people from the G. Oh no, I forgot. You can't put it in U.S. Steel. It's in there on the X. There we go. Yeah. Now U.S. Steel. Check out U.S. Steel. The U.S. Steel stock, you know what I'm saying? This U.S. Steel stock is, let me see, damn, $17. Cause see, I'm tripping because U.S. Steel was just 20-something dollars. You feel me? You feel me? U.S. Steel was just 20-something dollars. So now U.S. Steel and Cleveland Cliff $14.99. Now, look at U.S. Steel over the 5 years. U.S. Steel was at $46 back in 2018. So if it was at $46 back in 2018, and now it's at $17, numbers don't lie, it then dropped a little bit. But that's cool because it's the steel industry, and U.S. Steel and Cleveland Cliffs. I'm realizing those two are the biggest steel industry, two of the biggest ones on the market. But you see the price, $17. Now you're getting into value. See how Nike costs more to own Nike than it do to cost U.S. Steel. You see that Nike 104, U.S. Steel $17. So if it costs more to own Nike, you know what I'm saying? It costs more to own Nike than it do U.S. Steel. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, come on, man. That's, you know, that show you the value of how money is looked at and spent. You know what I'm saying? That show you the value of that, because I'm looking at it as, but what it'll cost you to get an option. But U.S. Steel is steel. They gonna always need steel. So now that's something that you can get. You buy a bunch of U.S. Steel shares now, and your kids little, got them a TD Ameritrade account. You put the account in their name. You use our legal shield process with legal wills, and you have it legally wielded to your kid. So when they turn 21, boom, they get the stock portfolio. You teach them, talk to them about it, why it's growing and going. Make that household conversation. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the shorties about it. And that's what you do. You know what I mean? So now, with that being said, man, I'm giving y'all too much game. I'm giving y'all too much game. You know what? You know what? This is what we're going to do, man. I'm going to get back with y'all. But I just love talking about this. So real quick, you see the SPY 385, Apple 105. Those two trade together. You're going to put money in the Apple, put it into the SPY. They go together. Apple is, the SPY is an ETF. See, at times like this, you don't want to do a lot of individual stocks unless you're a trader and you know what's going on, because now you're moving money around. But you got to have the patience to move money around at the time. If you ain't got the time to look at your phone at 8:30 in the morning when the market first move, that's critical if you're an option trader, because you need that time. If you ain't got that time, you'll sit back, wait for the low, put something in, and just wait for the, you wait for a 2-3 month, long term in the market now is 3 months. Shit, 3 weeks is long term now, because the Feds got to do what they got to do. But this the good part. They can only take out so much money at a time. They got 100 million to stop. You just can't drag that whole 100 million out. They got to do it in levels like this. See them levels right there. That's them slowly taking their money out. Slowly taking their money out. Now you see right here, boom, it was 46. See, after when the pandemic hit, it dropped to $4. It dropped to $4. Boom. Shot back up July 22, $40. Now it's back down to 17. So that 40 is more likely, you feel me? That 40 is more likely to come. But like I say, this is game that I had to learn over this 2 years, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be bringing it to y'all every week, knowing what you're looking for, what you see, what moves you want us to chop up, what moves you want to analyze together and see, is it worth it, is it not worth it, or what we think the bounce might be, because that's the thing. We all could each one teach one. We can share team info with each other, even with my crypto brothers who's come on over to the option side, you know what I'm saying? Come on to the option side, all my crypto guys, you know what I'm saying? John, all y'all come on to the option side. But we gonna do this, man. Smoke no shout to smoke no joke on the East Coast, my Jersey brothers, you know what I mean? But we gonna do this, bro, you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. So I'm giving y'all too much game. It was free to subscribe. The game you getting is like, why don't I give you the $1 million worth of game? But I'd rather give you some game than give you some change, because that game gonna last longer than the change, believe that. You know what I'm saying? You might can't get $1 out of me, but this right here gonna put $1 in y'all for real, for real, for real. So, you know, now we almost tapped into that Midwest, you know, from Gary, you know, close to the South. We almost tapped into that old Midwest pimp in there. That's not just joking with you. But tap in, subscribe, man. Do what we got to do. And we're going to keep this, we're going to keep it coming, man. We're going to keep it coming because this is the trading place. And I want all my traders to tap in with your boy, let them know what we need to do. And we're going to be breaking this down for y'all, letting y'all know how this game go. It ain't as hard as you think. It's just a numbers game, baby. Numbers game. You know, certain plays we do to cover this, to cover that. So, like I say, I can't teach greed, though. I'm still learning that myself. That's right. This is one of the most transparent shows because we just as broke as the neck. I'm trying to get to the top with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the gutter with y'all. You see me in the streets. I ain't got no bread, so don't try to rob me. I only got what I got. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is. But I know how to get it, so I never go broke and I'll never be home because the tools in the school that we got, hey, God bless me to get these skills to, you know. So I figure, you know, each one teach one. I'm gonna help somebody and hopefully helping y'all help me realize. But hey, man, $4, 28, 17.9. Oil is up. You know, let me chill out. I'm gonna give y'all some more later. Let me stop this right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop this right now. We're gonna go and get up out of here. Just tune in. Cheats for life. Stocks for the blocks, baby. Hustle numbers. So we breaking this Wall Street thing down. We breaking the financial industry game down, showing people how to protect their investments through life insurance. You feel what I'm saying? Get that for family protected. Discussing whole life, term life, where your money needs to be. If you cut this off and you die tomorrow, who gonna pay for it? Feel me? Boom.